Good mornings, blessings. I'm missing you, but I think we're getting closer of being in church really soon. But until then, ready to go? Now we are in Joshua 9, 1 through 27. Now just a little recap. Battle of Jericho, they won. Everybody was in sync, right? They did what they were supposed to do. They talked to God. Okay. Now they're feeling pretty good. So what happened when they tried to go with the city of Ai? Well, it didn't go as well as it should have. There was something that had happened, some sin of taking things that was God's. Consequences of that, they were defeated, but after they got everything cleared up, they went back and they were able to defeat. Yay! Now they're learning. They need to start listening properly and do what they're told. So, now this next one, and this one's going to be kind of short because we're going to build up to more. Okay. The Gibeonites heard what had happened. They knew the Israelites. They had heard stories about them. They were scared. Really, really scared. So they thought of an idea. We don't want to die. That's what their thoughts. We don't want to die. We got to figure this out. Somebody came up with a plan. They were going to dress up. And they told Joshua that they traveled from a long far away. They got their clothes. They made it all dusty. And they says, look, we're just poor little people. We don't mean any harm. We understand that the God is the one God. So can we be friends? We'll make a peace treaty. You honor it. Everybody's good to go. How about it? Now Joshua talked to the other people in the tribes, and they agreed to it. Now that is going to come up later on. Not a really good thing, but we're not there yet. What did Joshua forgot to do was to ask God. Now that's really important because he did a step that he just took it upon himself. They're going to honor it. The condition is they're not going to harm, but they're going to be slaves. And they're going to fetch water and wood for the Israelites. So our plot will be thickening very, very shortly. Now, we found out that they did not listen to God. Now, just to let you know, just go over it again. We need to listen to God, and when we don't, there's consequences to when we don't listen. Hope you enjoy the craft. I'll see you real soon.
Hi kids. Okay, our craft today is going to be the Gibeonites' punishment for their trickery, and what we're going to do because they were now going to be the water carriers and the wood gatherers for the Israelites. So what we're going to do is make a cup that's going to have water in it, and then we're going to make some logs where they went and gathered up their wood. Start out with is you want to go get a cup, and then you can just poke a little hole on each side because that's where we're going to put the what I call for twine, but I don't have twine, so that they can hold the bucket of water. And then you're going to have some slices of wood. You just get a piece of brown paper that's long, and we're going to fold it up in a circle. And then we're going to tape it. Going to cut it in two, and you'll have two of these that you'll do. So you'll have 4 pieces of logs that they gathered up, and then you can just I'm just using a ribbon, and we tie around it so that way it's easier for the Gibeonites to carry it around. Now we're going to start on the bucket of water. So remember, you cut little holes in. You'll tie a knot in your ribbon or twine, whichever you use, and then bring it over to the other side and stick it in there, little hole, and tie another knot so that it doesn't come out. Then you can get, I'm just using the blue ribbon, you can use paper, whatever you have, and stuff it in there, and then that looks like water. Okay. Then you're going to have another piece of paper, and just cut, that's going to be the size of the cup that you're using, and just draw little lines on it to make it look like wood, and then tape it on your cup. So, and then you have another piece of paper, be any color you want, little square, and then you're going to write on it the tricky Gibeonites punishment in Joshua 9:27. And Joshua 9:27 says, that day Joshua made them cut wood and carry water. They had to serve the community of Israel. And then you can just tape that on your cup. So you have your pail of water and your logs that you had to carry. And then we will put these on Joshua's board, but I'll have to figure that out later. In the meantime, I just want to go over the verse again, Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Isn't that just a wonderful, wonderful thought? I'll see you next week. Bye.